Hey, what up guys, it's Brandon here. Welcome back to some more Legend of Zelda A Link to the Past. So in the last episode, we basically finished off the Tower of Hera, which is basically, well, the last area to basically get the last pendant. It was this giant tower right here at the top of Death Mountain. And we basically finished it off and defeated the boss. I forget what the boss was called now, but it was basically that giant caterpillar centipede enemy that we saw like a bunch of those little enemies before. But we basically had to fight the big guy. Basically, I guess you could say the king of all those enemies. But we basically had to defeat him there after getting knocked off a bunch of times and falling down to the floor below and having to make my way back up to the floor. We basically did that. We basically defeated him. But not only that, we got a few things, including the pendant, the last pendant, which is the red one right there. It's called the Pendant of Wisdom. But not only that, we also collected that shiny, if you guys can see what that shiny, it's like a shiny ball right next to the Zora Flipper's symbol. It's actually the Moon Pearl. What the Moon Pearl does is that it actually allows Link to not transform into a rabbit when he goes to the Dark World, which is pretty awesome. So, because pretty much whenever with the power of the wizard's magic power, pretty much affects Link's affects anybody's their how their form is or whatever. So it's hard to explain, but basically Link can pretty much remain as his original form when the wizard uses his magic like that. So oh crap. Oh, and I didn't even show you guys. You guys can see I have a blue sword as well, which that also ties into what happened after we did the after we did that. So I'm sure you guys already know anyway. But after we got the 3 pendants, we went all the way to the Lost Woods and got ourselves the Master Sword. That's what that is. That's what you guys see right here. And I already got hit by stupid landmines and crap, so that's pretty annoying. But it's whatever. But yeah, we basically have the Master Sword now. It's pretty much like blue. So it's kind of cool though, But I don't think the Master Sword's really blue. It's just I guess it's supposed to just show blue, just to show how it looks, or just to let you know that you have the Master Sword. I don't know. Because it's gonna be different colors as well. Every time you upgrade the sword, there's gonna be different colors to the sword as well. So yeah. Oh my God, go away, you idiot. There we go. But at least now it takes what, 2 hits or 1 hit or whatever to go and kill those guys too. But yeah, whenever you're at full health, Link can do this and swing the sword with these magic effects or whatever. I don't even know what they're called, but basically you can use projectiles to go and attack enemies like this. So, but yeah, now in this episode, we are going to head back to the Hyrule Castle because, unfortunately, once we got the Master Sword, Princess Zelda got kidnapped and she was found at the sanctuary where the guards found her, which I'm kind of surprised that it took them this long to find Zelda after I was out all around, trying to find the Elder, then having to go and collect all the 3 pendants and do all the dungeons. And somehow it took the guards this long to go and find Zelda. So now Zelda's been kidnapped, and the old guy that was with her, well, he's dead. So rest in peace to him, unfortunately. But, no one really cares that much. But, either way, we're going to rescue Zelda, and we got to make sure, we got to stop the wizard. So that's why you guys can see there's the, the skull symbol, because we have to go back into Hyrule Castle here. You guys remember we were here before, having to go into the different entrance and all that to rescue Zelda from the dungeon, from the basement area or whatever. So now this time we actually have to go and make our way up, up to the higher floors. So let's just go head inside here, back into the castle now. And we haven't been here ever since the very beginning, I think. So but yeah, it's been quite some time though. I always love coming here anyway. So this is one of the places I would always go to whenever I would play this game on my friend Tyler's Game Boy Advance copy. I used to always just go here just to mess around and all that. So I always loved going to this castle though. But yeah, we have to actually go up this way and make our way to the higher floors here. So we actually have to go out here. You could basically take this path, or you could go the other way. Over here, I'll just show you guys. So you could come out this way as well. I don't think there's really anything up here except this guy throwing bombs at you, so you better watch out for that. So I don't think there's really nothing here except that guy throwing bombs. But you know what? Urgh. Oh crap. You know what? That's not gonna stop me, buddy. Get that bomb out here. Wow. I usually never mess with those guys, but, you know, might as well, right? So you guys remember we came out there when we had to take that one dungeon path where Link's uncle died under there. So, you know, we had to go and get the sword and shield in the first place and made our way in here. So now we have this part right here where it's like electric, and yeah, look, it just shocks you. You can't even go past it. So you could actually come here before even getting all 3 pendants. I used to go over here before even getting all the getting the Master Sword, that is, because you need the Master Sword in order to actually do this. So you'll see why we actually need this. So all you gotta do is just do this. Oh wait, no, we have to actually use the sword. There we go. Just use the sword, and then basically that's gone, because you can't use the other sword that Link had in order to you know, get past this. So, but yeah, I used to always come up here before, you know, not knowing that that's what you're supposed to do. So now this is actually the real. We're actually you know, into the actual dungeon area now. So I guess you could say this is kind of like a dungeon as well, because guess what? We have a map now. Look how many floors there are, up to 7. So yeah, it's gonna be well, I don't think it's really 7. Is there really 7? Oh well, we don't have a map. That's why. That's right. So look at this. We got these guys again. You guys remember we had to deal with these I mean, we had to deal with the, you know, the gray, that one gray knight, because it's the same guys, just like we dealt with one of them, you know, right in front of the Zelda's prison cell or whatever, where Zelda was held at, where we had to rescue Zelda, and that knight was pretty much like just a gray, you know, gray armor and all that. Now we got these guys are like with yellow armor, which is pretty cool. So basically, I had to deal with those 2. I'm sure they're much stronger than they were than that one guy was before. So look, I just kill those guys right away. They just come charge at you with the swords like that. So there we go. Got ourselves the key now, and just go through here, and that's all you gotta do. So it's pretty cool though. I mean, it's not too bad. It's kind of annoying a little bit, like especially with that guy just having to attack you. So I'll just take that fairy. I don't think I really need any fairies, or well, I mean, I do have 2 extra bottles though. So I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention before we got the Master Sword as well. I also decided to go and get an extra bottle, because basically using Zora flippers to swim under a bridge. One of the bridges. It's actually the bridge that looks almost identical to the one that leads to this castle, but it's not. You know, it's a different bridge. But basically, we swam. I had Link swim under the bridge, and we came across a guy who actually gave us a bottle that's actually camping under the bridge. So it's pretty cute too. So, but yeah, this part right here is kind of tedious though. It's like a maze a little bit. But you have to basically find a key in here, because there's a locked door right there. And we basically have to go and, you know, find that key. So I'm just going to kill these guys, and I'm going to go and get the lamp equipped here. So, yep, obviously can't go through there yet. Just got to go and find out where the, oh! I forget what that does. I think it's supposed to open the door that takes you right back out. The door that we just came from. Or is it, I don't know. Unless it's supposed to take you, unless it's supposed to unlock another door. I don't know. But let me go and just do this here. Oh yeah, it just opens that door, of course. All right, but oh look, there's a chest right there already. So there we go. So I'm just gonna grab that, and I'm sure the key has to be in there, right? Well, let's just go and just light up these torches. Look at that, that one just goes out already. But that's all right, because we found our way and got the key. So there we go. And that's basically how you do it. I don't think there's really anything. Nope, it's just a heart. You know, just pointless, because I already have a heart anyway to begin with. And I'm not going to let it go dark like that. Not going to happen. You know? So, sorry if I'm kind of, like, having trouble talking as well. I'm just kind of tired as well, basically. I took a nap earlier. So, I'm trying to, you know, stay awake. Especially for, you know, a big moment like this, because we're about to fight the wizard. So, let's just go and just head up here. So now we're here at the 4th floor now. And, it's kind of cute how, like, a lot of these rooms just look identical to each other. Like, it feels like we've already, like, been through, like, these rooms where it's, like, you know, it's like these, you know, the carpets that, like, lead to this way, like that. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but, like, I don't know why my controller feels a little delayed, which kind of sucks. I don't like that. And I'm not usually, you know, I don't usually expect that, especially from this controller, but it's whatever, you know. But, anyways, just gonna light that up here. And hopefully my controller, you know, hopefully doesn't really mess me up or anything. You know, my controller being a little delayed, which is dumb. Oh, okay, I messed up. I messed up on that one. But, that's alright. I wasn't really paying attention, that's why. So, it really sucks how everything has to go dark like this. You know, you have to keep lighting up these these rooms and all that. Like, why is all these rooms so dark? It's ridiculous. Like, holy crap, dude. It felt like we just, like, it's crazy because, like, we already dealt with this so much in the dungeons. Like, you know, in the basement area as well, in the sewers. You know, rescuing Zelda. Now here, it's just like, oh my god, it's like every room now, it's just like, it's always so dark. Now it's cute cow. But, it's like, is Hyrule Castle not supposed to have light? That's the thing. It's like, well, oh my god, stop shooting at me, you bastard. I really hate these guys. I always hate them. Of course, you guys know, we had to deal with them constantly at the, we had to constantly deal with them at the bridge. One of the bridges, basically. So, there we go. Now, luckily now, there should not be any more, you know, dark torches and, you know, like, lights going out or anything like that. But, of course, these guys can keep throwing this crap at us, so. Of course, the red ones are usually the worst. You know, like, the green knights, or green soldiers or whatever, they're the weakest. And then, you know, you get the blue ones, and then you get the red ones. So, the red ones are always pretty much the worst. So, I don't think you can really do anything about this. So, I don't know why this is just sitting here in the middle right there. But look, another one of these things. I'm sure it's the Elder, right? Listen well, Link. Even with the Master Sword, you cannot inflict physical harm on the wizard. You must find a way to return his own evil magic power to him. Yeah, so, we're gonna keep that in mind, because the sword, you can't use the sword against the wizard and try to hit him with that. So, like he said, you gotta use his own magic against him, and you'll see how that's gonna work when we go and, take on Agahnim, basically. Oh, crap. But yeah, these guys, these red soldiers are pretty much, you know, the worst. So, they do more damage and they take longer to kill. So, they're just very annoying. Oh, and they really suck too, because, like, it kind of sucks because, you know, like, soldiers usually see you. Whenever they see you, they start to attack, right? But, like, these ones here, they can see you from a mile away. I mean, not here, but, like, when we see them out in the, when we see them in the overworld, because we're going to see them out in the overworld, later on, because you guys know we have, like, we only have the green and blue soldiers right now, but there's gonna be red ones, and they really suck because they can see you. It's like they sense that you're there. It's ridiculous. Like, it's like they're psychic as hell. Like, they'll just start, like, charging after you even when they didn't even, like, look at where you are. It's so dumb. So, alright, there we go. I didn't know if I got the key yet or not. But now look at this crap. So you got this guy here charging at you with the sword. Then you got this guy throwing the freaking pitchforks at you and crap. And then you got this guy, of course, swinging that damn ball and chain. So, you know, it's what it is, you know? So, I don't think you can freeze him, right? Nope, it's not going to work like that. It's not going to work against him. I don't even think this works against him either. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. I didn't even know that. So I'm just going to keep killing him like that. Why not? I didn't know if the arrows are going to affect, you know, those guys, because they don't, because those types of soldiers, you can't see their face like these soldiers are. So I didn't think they were going to be like, I thought they were going to be like immune. I mean, not immune, but like I didn't think the arrows are going to like affect them. I don't really use arrows against those soldiers, to be honest. So I don't think you really have to kill them, but I just wanted to anyway. So we're kind of getting, what the hell? Okay, I thought my controller was drifting again, but it wasn't. I must have ran too far like an idiot. Like, I was trying to shoot you from over there, but of course you somehow just knew. Freaking idiot. That's why you fell. So, I think we're getting a little bit closer. Yeah, we're definitely getting closer now to where, the wizard is. So, we should be almost there now. We just gotta head up here, and we should be right just about there. Yeah, so I think the music... Oh, yeah, now it's playing this music now. Oh my god, I'm almost half dead, but you know what? I have a potion, so we should be all good in case things go wrong. But fighting the wizard, I actually was able to beat him on my first try, but I used to actually struggle against him. So I think, yep, right here, look at this. So, aha, Link, I've been waiting for you. Hehehe. And that's supposed to be Zelda right there. I was hoping I could make Zelda vanish in front of your eyes. Behold, the last moment of Princess Zelda. See, now he's going to actually vanish her. So there we go. There she goes now. So just like we saw before in the intro where one of the maidens were actually sacrificed like that, now the wizard did it with Zelda. Ho ho ho! With this, the seal of the 7 wise men is at last broken. It is now only a matter of time before evil power covers this land. After all, the legendary hero cannot defeat us. The tribe of evil when we are armed with the power of gold. Ho ho ho! Now I must go. So there he goes now. So, where could he be now, huh? We can't get out of here, right? Well, you'll see what we have to do. So, you see these curtains here? Not there. Not there, but right here. Boom, an opening. So, he thought he could get away, right? Nope, here he is. So now look at this. So this is actually where we gotta fight. This is actually kind of like the battleground of where we fight the wizard, basically. Oh, so you mean to say you would like to be totally destroyed? Well, I can make your wish come true. So now here we go. This is where the battle really comes into play. So these beams, those beams they shot, which I somehow just got hit by, those ones right there, you actually have to deflect those, and that's what you're supposed to do. You have to deflect those towards him. But then, wait, no, okay. But here, here's what sucks, though. So, yeah, but it's those ones. Yeah, that one sucks, because the blue ones you actually cannot hit them with those. And then look at that. So he actually does the electric right there, which also really sucks. Like, that's always one of the worst. But yeah, whenever he shoots those, you gotta deflect those right back at him and hit him. And that's why, the Elder said you gotta go and use his own magic against him. And it only works when you have the Master Sword, pretty much. That's why you had to get the Master Sword. But, like you guys saw right there, you actually cannot deflect his magic whenever he does the, you know, shoot the blue ones. Okay, now I gotta really heal myself. Alright, just gonna have to do that, unfortunately. So, if I die, then we'll have to restart this whole thing. So, we can't really use any other items or, you know, anything like that. But, see, look at that. So you're probably wondering, how do I know when he's going to do these moves? Well, I mean, here's the thing. I can never tell when he's going to do, like, either, you know, either he's going to shoot that, or he's going to shoot the, those other beams, those blue ones where they hit the wall and all that. Yeah, those ones. That you can't deflect at all. So I can never tell when he's going to shoot those. But, I always know when he's going to actually do the electric attack. Whenever he's standing up there like that in the center, that's how I always know he's going to actually do the electric attack. So, because that one right there is actually very OP, and you got to really watch out for that. But there we go. That's all I had to do right there. Well met. Like the true hero that you are, but I am not ready to admit defeat yet. I will draw you into the dark world. See, look at this. Now he's going to spin around, right? And he says he's going to drop, yep. Look at this. And now we are here in the dark world just like that. Like, look at the background. It looks really cool. But, Link, it is I, the Elder. I am communicating to you across the void through telepathy or whatever. Telepathy. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I think I pronounced that correctly. Anyways, the place where you now stand was the Golden Land, but evil power turned it into the dark world. The wizard has broken the wise men's seal and opened a gate to link the worlds at Hyrule's castle. See what I mean? Like, sometimes when characters say, like, to link the worlds at like, you guys remember that that giant sea monster that gave us those Zora flippers? He used the word link as a verb. It's just cute though. It's just funny though, just because, like, you know, this is Link, and the way that they just say link the worlds like that, I always think that they're talking about him. So it's just cute. But in order to save this half of the world, the light world, you must win back the golden power, aka the Triforce. You must also rescue the 7 maidens who Agahnim sent to the dark world, including Zelda. As members of the bloodline of the 7 wise men, they have power that will surely help you. The maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. The Palace of Darkness should be your first goal in this world. Link, I can rely on you. Link, I can rely on only you. Please make this old man's wishes come true. I beg you. See, look at that. See, look at that. And I like how Link still did that as well, since we defeated the, well, for now, we defeated the wizard. But, our magic went back up again. And yep, this is the dark world. And this music is awesome. So this is the music. This is like my favorite song in the game, basically. I really love this song. But yeah, this is the dark world here. We're at this giant tower here. And if you open up the map, this is what it is. So this is the entire dark world. It's basically, you guys know the light world. Now we got this whole dark world here. And then right over there is our first, the first place we have to go to. So there's actually a total of, well, there's like 8 dungeons in this, in the dark world where you gotta save all the maidens. All the maidens are held captive at all the dungeons, including Zelda. So you'll see where Zelda's gonna be located later, but she won't be until like very obviously, you know, towards the end. So, but we have this guy, we have these guys here that always shoot bombs at you. They're kind of annoying, but I'm always able to just defeat them so easily. So I always saw them like, it's kind of weird, but it's like they're always fun to kill, honestly. Like I always have fun killing those guys that throw bombs. They seem very threatening and huge, like very like intimidating, but they're pretty easy though. I really hate these guys here. These guys, they always suck too. And then basically you got these pig enemies. It's kind of similar to the soldiers. You know, it's like the soldiers in the light world, but instead they're like it's basically these like pig enemies or whatever. So it's really cool though. I just love the dark world though. So that's what happens there. And at least that way you can actually here's the thing, you can actually go and still use the magic mirror. See, look. So it still works, and we're basically back here in the light world again, just like that. So, and we got the soldiers and all that. So basically, you know, the magic mirror is basically, you know, one of your like, it's one of your like really, you know, really important items pretty much, and you really need to use it to go and switch between worlds like this. So, oh crap. And like I said, you can't use the magic mirror to go to the dark world at all. You can only use it to return to the light world, basically. So, in case you want to go to the dark world in a different location, you're gonna need to well, you have to find one of these portals. You guys remember that portal we saw at Death Mountain, which is the first time we ever saw the dark world, obviously. Well, there's different ones as well. There's like different ones located each area. So, in here we can't go anywhere. We can't go past here at all. So we actually have to go this way, and this way is actually gonna, you know, take us to where we actually have to go. So I don't know how many minutes we're at right now. 22 minutes. So we'll go make our way to the first dungeon now. The first dungeon of this dark world area. So which he called it the was it Tower of Darkness? Is that what it's called? It's actually called the Dark Palace. So yeah, I mean, I think it did say Palace of Darkness, actually, not Tower of Darkness. But, yeah, it's basically called the Dark Palace, and that's our first dungeon we'll be going to in this dark world, so. But yeah, I always saw these as, like, you know, these series of dungeons we have to do, you know, after doing all those other dungeons and palaces and all that, you know, to get the 3 pendants. Now we're actually getting into the we're gonna start getting into the frustrating parts of the game now. So just brace yourself. Oh, I didn't realize there's apples here. Holy crap! I will take those. Thank you very much. Wow, I never usually see apples come out like that. So here's the thing. Sometimes there's actually some trees, if you ram into them, mostly in the light world, a bunch of bees would come out, and I didn't even expect apples to come out of these at all. So I think in this cave, there's really nothing much here except, yep, just the fairy, that's all. I knew it. I figured, so. Alright, well, I guess we'll go and just start this here. And we're right here, right about to make our way over there. So, it's kind of like a maze right here, so. It's pretty cool, though, because, like, you know, the light world and dark worlds are just, they're not the same, you know? Like, they're just different. They're not like, you know, not all of them are you know, the two, you know, not everything's the same between the two worlds. It's really cool. So it's like we can't even go down here at all yet, because we have to actually go and do this dungeon first, and then we're gonna get an item that will allow us to get past all those you know, things that were blocking our path. So like even over here we can't go over here at all. Like this is completely blocked off. It's crazy though, but you'll see how we're gonna actually do all that. So I just want to kind of explain to you guys how the dark world is. And it's just a lot of fun to actually even, like, you know, be here pretty much. And like by the time you're like, you know, playing through this game and, you know, doing all these dungeons here, you're just like here, like by the time I was here, I was just already damn good at this game pretty much, kind of. Except when I was first playing this game, I was actually freaking rage quitting and still playing ass, but I'm very good at this game for sure. So it may seem like I'm sometimes bad whenever I screw up sometimes, especially dying twice trying to rescue Zelda, which is, you know, unbelievable. But, you know, by the way, I'm playing this on the emulator, so that's something y'all would have to expect. Alright, so before I actually go in here, I want to actually go, just go out here over, like, just out here a little bit. I don't think there's really anything over here, but I could kind of like check out this a little bit, but I'm not gonna check it out too much. God damn, I'm about to actually die. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna freaking die here. You know what? I'll catch you guys. I'm gonna actually return back to the light world so I can actually get some potions, because this is kind of annoying. So I will catch you guys back here actually until I actually am stocked up, so that way I don't have to, you know, keep dying or, you know, just keep screwing up like this, because I'm already, like, I'm about to die again. So actually I lied to you guys. I wanted to actually unpause it here because I just want to show you guys every time you, well, not every time you get game over. It's actually whenever you're out in the overworld, in the light world, that is. Whenever you get a game over, you actually get these, you know, you get these, you know, these different choices of where you want to start back at. Like, you want to start from Link's house, the Sanctuary, or the Mountain Cave. So I'm going to choose the Sanctuary because that's the closest to the witch's place where you get the potions and stuff. But I think before you get to Death Mountain, if you were to die, you would actually get only these two options. So I almost forgot about that. But I always remember that though. Every time you get a game over, that's what usually pops up. But except unless you're in the Dark World. So when you're at the Dark World, I was actually expecting to actually, you know, respawn at the top of the mountain there, or top of the tower that you guys saw when we first appeared in the Dark World after, you know, the wizard sent us there. So, but that's only when you actually die in the Dark World. So, and we die in the Light World. Well, I died in the Light World actually because I forgot to even, like, I didn't even show you guys on camera. I just realized, but I basically died from one of the red knights that was located down there. So there's already the red guys around here already. Yeah, see, there he is already. So they suck. Like, it takes like 3 hits to kill him or something like that. It's so annoying. So yeah, it just sucks, and it's not fun, you know. This just isn't fun right now. And look, see, this guy's already coming after me. I'm not even like there yet. Like, damn, dude, get away from me. But yeah, maybe I might have to just make my way over there to the first dungeon, probably next episode. But look, I could go and take care of these guys too. Wait, I can't. Whatever. It sucks because, like, you never know if I'm hitting. I never know if I'm hitting them correctly or anything like that. So I got plenty of rupees too. So look, we have these blue potions here, which so here's the thing. I don't think I think I did explain it already. So these ones heal your life and magic, by the way. This is life here, the medicine of life, then the medicine of magic. I'm only gonna get the life one for now, because I'm not really gonna, you know, I'm not really gonna use the run out of magic that much. It's not really gonna be that important or that big of a big deal. So I'm just gonna go and grab all 3 of these, might as well. So that's basically how I do it right there. I just decided to grab those. Why not? So, but yeah, it was like I can't remember. It was like down at the, like, well, it was literally when I just respawned when I switched to the light world. Like somewhere down, yeah, it was like down there actually. That's where I died at, basically, where I appeared at. So kind of a disappointment, but I'm gonna make my way down there, and then I'm just gonna warp back to, you know, the Dark World down there, and then hopefully I'll just, oh look, my controller's drifting again. See, it just keeps doing it. I hate this crap. You guys see how bull crap this is? Look, I'm gonna jump in the freaking water. So stupid. Alright guys, now that we're back here, we're gonna go and finally, you know, make our way over. Not here. This is actually, I first thought this was actually the entrance to the first dungeon, but it's not. That would be too easy. But I also forgot to mention, so you guys see the crystals? Instead of the pendants, now it shows crystals right there, which is basically, you have to collect these 8 crystals, which is basically, is it 8? No, it's 7. I can't count. No, it's you have to collect these 7 crystals, which is all 7 maidens, basically. They have to go and rescue. So they're like all trapped in these crystals or something like that. But we'll see that later. But I'm gonna kill you. And now we're gonna go in here. And this is actually one of the it's this cave here. So we got this guy here. It's like he's like cursed or whatever. You're new here, aren't you? Did you come here looking for the power of gold? Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, golden power, I guess you could say. Like, how do you know about it, buddy? Well, you're too late. It will obey only the first person who touches it. The man who last claimed the power of gold wished for this world. It reflects his heart. Yes, I came here because of greed for the golden power. And look what happened to me. To restore the Golden Land, a person worthy of the golden power must defeat the man who created this place. Until that time, I'm stuck in this bizarre shape. But what a mischievous thing to leave lying around. The power of gold. Triforce. Yep, obviously that's what he means. So, but yep, all we gotta do is just go and defeat whoever holds the power of the Triforce and all that. Who created all this to basically claim the power back. So, all this is just hearts here. What a waste. But at least you got to talk to this guy, right? So I was expecting a heart piece or something in there, but oh well. Because I need like 2 more heart pieces actually in order to actually, get another heart container. But yeah, see where we are? We're actually down here. We have to go up all the way up there. So we're not even like close yet a little bit. So we basically made a wrong turn, but that's all good. Because over here, it actually gives you an indication of where to go. And it's this arrow right here we have to actually go into. So these birds need to go away from me. Or pterodactyls. It's like instead of those crows, you get these those like pterodactyls or whatever. So we're gonna go up here, follow the arrow, and there should be like a huge maze where you go inside. Yeah, it's actually right here. So right over here, or actually I'll just go around here a little bit, see what else is around. Is this? This looks suspicious, but maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just tripping. Yeah, it's nothing. All right, well, right down there, right around there is basically a huge maze that we have to actually go through, but I'll just check all this stuff out first. So, it's nothing really. Yeah, it's just dead ends, kind of. But there's also another entrance you can go through as well. But I'm going to go and not do that. I'm just going to work my way back over here. And, no, we'll just go through here. Screw it. So, yeah, it's this big maze here. You could go out, you could go into whichever way you want to go. It's kind of hard to tell a little bit, but I could tell easily here. And then look at this. I can already see who's behind me. But look at this. You come out here, and all of a sudden there's this monkey here that just all of a sudden follows you. So, I'm Kiki the monkey. Kiki! I love rupees more than anything. Can you spare me 10 rupees? And then give him 10 rupees. Never give him anything. So, I don't know you. I'm not giving you rupees. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to. We have to actually do this anyway. This is actually what you're supposed to do in order to even, like, get to the dungeon, actually. Because it may seem like some kind of side quest, but it's actually not. This is actually what you're supposed to do to progress the game. So, Kiki, good choice. I will accompany you for a while. Kiki. So, now all of a sudden this monkey's just following us, and we had to pay him like 10 rupees in order to actually just have him follow us. So you're probably wondering what's the monkey supposed to do to help us progress the game? Well, you'll find out. So we're actually right here at the dungeon now. See, we actually made our way all the way up here now. So it didn't take us that long though. But yep, right up here is actually the entrance. And it looks all doesn't look like you can get in, right? Well, Kiki, if you give me 100 rupees, I will open the entrance for you. Kiki. What will you do? Ask him to open it or try opening it yourself? I'm gonna try opening it myself. Kiki, do it yourself then. Kiki. Oh. Whoops. Okay, I didn't expect him to run away. See, look. Now Link came and opened it himself. That's kook. I usually never say that, but now the monkey ran away, so now I have to go and find him again. Wow. He like fled, but yeah, you guys can see how these gorilla statues look. Well, it kind of gives us an idea that we actually need the monkey to actually open this for us. So yeah, there's 2 switches up there. I don't know if you guys can kind of tell, but one of the switches is already pressed and the other one isn't. So yeah, unfortunately now we gotta go and find the monkey again, but maybe he probably didn't go too far, right? He probably didn't run away that far, but we'll have to find out. So, hey, where are you? Oh, see, here he is already. So there we go. And look, he's gonna ask for 10 rupees again. Like, damn, dude, you just made me like use 10 more rupees, dude. So I'm gonna just do this, and then we'll end off the episode, and we'll enter the Actually, I'll end it off right now. Why not? Should I end it off here? I don't know. Yeah, I'll end it off here maybe, or I'll just end it off now. Screw it. I'll just end it off here. So, anyways, I'm gonna like you for watching. Be sure to check out my other videos, and in the next episode we will go and have this monkey open the dungeon for us. So he'll open up the entrance, and we will go inside and take on the dungeon. I don't know if it's gonna take us. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to knock it all out in one episode, but we'll have to find out. And hopefully we'll see what happens. So, but yeah, now we got this monkey here, and he's gonna pretty much help us open the dungeon. you know, I decide just to be an idiot and just refuse to say I can open it myself, and he just like jumps away and just goes out like that. So, you know, it's all good though. Usually, I usually never say no to things like that, but I was like, you know what, I want to see what happens. So I was just curious. So, but yeah, so we did a lot this episode. Obviously, we took on the wizard. We went to Hyrule Castle to fight the wizard right there. That boss battle was always very tedious. I used to always die at that, but that's because I didn't know how to deal with his attacks before. But he's not too bad, you know, at first. But we basically defeated him now, for now. But of course, he sent us to the Dark World. So, oh shoot, I didn't expect you to throw bombs over here. But yeah. So now the Dark World is, you know, basically the seal of the 7 wise men has now been, you know, broken, of course, thanks to the wizard. Now that, you know, Zelda was, you know, sealed away, basically, or, you know, he vanished Zelda. Get away from me, buddy. So now that we're pretty much screwed, and we have to go and basically rescue all the maidens so they can actually help us stop the wizard and who else might be involved. So you'll find out later. So, but other than that, though, we made a lot of progress here, basically, you know. But I don't even think we got a single item at all. I just realized we didn't get any items, really. Besides, you know, getting more of these medicines and all that. So, yeah, that's crazy. Okay. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to really show you guys here for the most part, you know. Nothing really anything else, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we have to uncover anyway. So, there's like a lot of areas we can't even access yet because we need all these different items and all that. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be kind of hard to even like keep track of what I'm missing and all that. So we'll just have to find out later on. But I can't wait though to actually start these dungeons for you guys, and you guys will see how freaking annoying they are. So I mean, this one isn't too bad, but it is still very tedious regardless. So you'll see how all that is later. So other than that though, I think that's really all I have to say for now. So I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.